Okay everyone, quick update for you. It's about 9:40 Thursday morning. Like I think I mentioned, I went back down to the Loves there in Flowood after that load got canceled and waited about an hour, and the dispatcher told me to head towards Shreveport, Louisiana. So I hopped on I-20 West, and as you can see, it's a rainy day here in Mississippi. We're about to go through Vicksburg and then cross into Louisiana. I don't think I've ever been to this place I'm going. I think it's called Bessemer Steel. Getting a load of mill scale again. Going to the same place, Ash Grove Cement Company in Foreman, Arkansas. The same place that the previous load that got canceled was supposed to go. So yeah, turned out to be a long, empty mile run, you know, from Theodore, Alabama to Flowood, Mississippi to Shreveport, Louisiana. And then a short trip up to Foreman, Arkansas. I mean, that's probably only, I don't know, maybe 2-hour drive. Might even be less than that. So anyway, that's what we're doing. I'll try to show you some when we get there. Okay, people, I've arrived here at Ben Teller Steel in Shreveport. It's actually about 15 miles south of Shreveport, really. But anyway, we're here. I've never been here before, so I'm just watching to see how it works. There's an Oakley over here to the left that just came out. And there's another Oakley truck that just went in. In fact, I think he's on the scale over there. So I'm just trying to watch and see how it works. Here comes a Oakley here coming out. So yeah, it's about 1:40 Thursday afternoon. So just waiting in line. I'm supposed to pull over to the right and wait.
Yeah, if you just pull to the right on him, flatbed, like I say, you can't go in until he comes out. So just kind of get up there and hang tight. It takes about 45 minutes, an hour to get loaded and come out back there.
So just pull up here to the right of the flatbeds and then go check in?
Yeah, just make sure you have all your crap on when you go in there. Your hard hat, your vest and all that, or she'll make you go back, put it on, then come back in there.
10-4. Alright, so you might have heard that. The other Oakley driver was giving me some pointers. So I'm supposed to pull up here to the right and wait until, I'm going to have to wait till that other Oakley gets loaded and comes out before she calls me in, evidently. So this is probably going to take this may take a couple of hours for me to get out of here. Anyway, that's what we're doing. Okay folks, quick update for you. It's about 5 till 3. I've been waiting about I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes or so, and I just scaled in and I'm working my way back to the loading area, which is somewhere on the back side of the buildings over here. I don't know, I've never been here. I'm just going by what they told me. But there's a sign back there that says no cameras, so I'm not going to be able to get any footage. So anyway, that's that for now. All right guys, let me show you the load now that I'm done. Here it is, mill scale. I've already got my bows back. I've got to put my tarp up. So when I first scaled out, I had about, my total weight was about 76,000. So I went back and got 2 more scoops of product, and then I weighed out again at 79,400. So that's good. Gave me, I'll forget exactly, but it was about a little over 23.5 tons. So that's good. And dispatch has already told me they got me a load tomorrow I can pick up in North Little Rock that delivers Monday morning in Jackson, Tennessee. That's a run I've done many times. So I think I'm just gonna deliver this in the morning early. The place we're taking this to is open 24/7. So I think I'm just gonna get up and get it delivered pretty early, you know, like 6 o'clock, 6:30, and then head to North Little Rock, and we'll get loaded there. Maybe get a truck wash. Anyway, that's what we're doing. Okay, guys. Hey, it's Friday morning. I'm here in Foreman, Arkansas, at the Ash Grove Cement Company. Just giving you a look. You come in from down there, scale in. They got a self-serve check in and check out booth right there. You can deliver here 24/7. It's about 6:10 Friday morning. I just backed up here and dumped. Let's see how clean it came out. This stuff was fairly wet, so I'm expecting it to be a bit messy. So there's my dump. Yeah, there's some up there. I'm gonna have to get in and work on this a little with the broom and shovel. So get a little work done here, and then after this I'm supposed to go just empty back to North Little Rock and pick up a load at All Tech Recycling. So that's what we're doing after this. But here's a shot of the place. Biggest facility around these parts for sure. Okay, well, that's it. Let me do a little work. Okay, folks, so I'm empty. Cleaned out the trailer, tarped up, scaled out, ready to go. I will tell you, the scales here are about 1,000 pounds heavy. And I know it's their scales here and not the shipper scale in Shreveport, because I know that my truck, now that I'm empty, with the amount of fuel I have, I should weigh about 31,600, let's say. And they had me at well over 80,000 pounds. I'm sorry, I was well over 80,000 pounds when I scaled in loaded. Let me look at the empty paperwork here so I'm not telling you wrong. Yeah, they got me at 32,560 with me out of the truck empty here. So yeah, they're a good 1,000 pounds off. Guess it doesn't really matter that much. The net product weight was very similar to the shipper, so we're okay there. I'm just saying, the scale's out of calibration. Okay, so GPS says it's a little over 3 hours from here to North Little Rock. That'll put me getting to my shipper, All Tech Recycling, if in fact they send me that load. I mean, they hadn't even sent it to me yet. Dispatch just told me late yesterday afternoon I could head that way when I'm done here. So that'll put me getting there, you know, 10 o'clock or earlier. That's good, that's good. All right. of traffic on this little road. A lot of people coming to work. Most of the people around here probably work back there at that facility. Okay, we'll see you in North Little Rock. Okay, folks, so I've arrived here at Alltech Recycling in North Little Rock to get a load. This will be my home load. Now, I'm only about 3 miles from the Oakley yard. I've already scaled in, got my tarp rolled off. You don't have to move your bows out for these loads. We're getting a product called Twitch, and we're gonna make a left U-turn down here and park over under this under this covered part of the building here to the left. So this load goes to Most Incorporated in Jackson, Tennessee, where we take stuff from here to there a lot. I've done this run many times. So there's my loader sitting over to the right. He's probably talking to his girlfriend or something. Now he sees he's going to have to do some work. Nobody else here right now, which is kind of uncommon. Nobody dumping, nobody picking up, just me. I did see an Oakley truck leaving here as I was coming in down the road a little bit, so there has been some activity, we know. Okay, I'll try to show you some in a minute. Okay, so when you scale in here, the lady in the office will give you a sheet like this, which the loader will ask me for. He'll sign off on it when he's done loading, and then you take it back to the lady in the office when you scale out. But I think he communicates with her, you know, once I check in with her, she, I think, radios him back here so he knows what product and where I'm going. He's already put one scoop in, but here he comes here. He's getting the product from down there. Usually when I get loaded here, he's bringing product in from the building. So this is a product called Twitch. It's basically pieces of aluminum. Let's see if I can, oh man, it's dusty. Whew. Let me wait a minute and let some of that dust settle. See all the dust? Whew. Man. So, there's a look. You can see it started in the front. That's 2 scoops at this point. Whew. Usually he puts 3 scoops in the front, 3 scoops in the back, and maybe 3 in the middle. Sometimes 2.5 or just 2. And then I'll go scale out, see what we weigh, and see if I want to come back and get a little more. So that's 3 in the front. So that's how it works. You know, I've filmed from here many times. It's pretty simple, especially when you're the only one here. So when we're done here, I'll back up a little bit. Can't go straight at this point or I'll hit these yellow blocks. I'll back up a little bit, make a sharp turn, U-turn around. All the traffic here goes counterclockwise. So we'll go around the building here and back onto the scale, see what the scale weight is. If I'm happy with it, I'll go in and get paperwork. If I want more, I'll come back and just pull up right over here and he'll top it off. You don't have to pull back under here. Just stop right there. He'll dump a little more on, and then you can go back to the scale. Okay, folks, so I've gotten loaded and went out to the scales. I weighed a little under 77,000. So I'm coming back around the building. Going to try to get about 2,500 more pounds. Just thought I'd show you this. Again, for you new Oakley drivers, if you've never been here, this is Alltech Recycling. It's one of the cleaner scrap metal places you'll go. Need about 2,500. Okay, he wants me to stop right here. Okay, well that took all of 15 seconds. He already had his scooper loaded. You know, I think maybe he had already communicated with the office lady up front. So he had I don't know, probably half a scoop, maybe a little more than that, ready, and just dumped it in the middle. So we'll go back and see. So I'm just going to keep the camera on and give you a look of this so you know the traffic flow. And we'll take a look at the scale together. You see a lot of fuel trucks on this road because there's, as you can see straight ahead, there's fuel storage terminals all around here. All right, so you got to kind of make a wide turn here, as wide as you can, to be able to angle onto the scale. And it says speed limit 3, and they mean it. If you go 3 or more, you'll sound the alarm and she'll come out and scold you. All right. They've got a digital readout over here to the left, which you probably can't see now. All right, let's sit here for a second. That's bouncing around right about 79,000. She's giving me a green light, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. So that gave me a net product of 47,440. So a little over 23.5 tons. That's okay. I mean, I could have gone back and asked him to put, you know, 500 more pounds on, but you know, when you start doing that, sometimes you end up getting overloaded. Because it's hard for those guys on the front end loaders to tell those small weight amounts accurately. Okay, so I'm going to climb up in the trailer, make sure I don't have scrap metal up on the sides of the trailer and hanging off my bows, and sometimes you have to kick some metal down, and I got to get my tarp on, but if I can get in the front door, I'll show it to you. So let's give you a little footage of the Oakley North Little Rock yard here. Over to the left is the shop and the truck wash. This building here is just to the left is just an old, what used to be some old offices. I think they're going to be tearing that down and expanding the shop, is what I've heard. I don't know if that's totally accurate, but we'll see. And then here to the right, this gray building is the driver's lounge. Got laundry, break room, showers, forms, you know, if you need some of the paperwork. Straight ahead is the Arkansas River. And then to the right here is where a lot of the local guys park, or if you're stuck here, some reason, park in this area. All right, so it's about 10:40 on Friday. Shouldn't have any trouble finding a parking spot. I'm just looking for my vehicle to see where I need to park. There it is. Okay. Well, I'll be down here on this end that gets dirty again. My Jeep is in the shop. I hope it's done today so I can pick it up. All right, so you can see that truck there pulling that black steel trailer. They must be working on a barge run. And that looks like Phil coming right there in that gray truck. Yep, that's old Phil. He does local runs all the time. Lives about an hour from here. Alright, I gotta get straightened up a little better. Alright guys, so I'm parked and just kind of going around doing a after trip inspection. Although I kind of did that before I left the shipper. It's always good to take a look at things before and after. Okay. Thing looks pretty good. So yeah, just giving you a look. There's the main office down there. You know, if you come here to go through orientation with Oakley, you'll be down there. Giving you a look of the yard, see what's going on. Again, there's the driver's lounge, just to give you reference. Okay, well, that's it for me. Yeah. So I'll get home pretty early today. I can get some things done. And then I'll leave out early Monday morning. My delivery appointment on this order is for 8 a.m. in Jackson, Tennessee. So I need to hit the road probably about 4 o'clock. So that's the plan. More later. Okay, good morning everybody. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick recap of some of the numbers. I've skipped over that the past few weeks, and I've had a few of you asking about that. So, and the main reason I've skipped over several weeks is I've taken off either, you know, holiday, or I've taken off a few days. I've had my truck in the shop, or, you know, it's been a short week. Things like that. So I just skipped those weeks because they weren't good representatives of an actual pay week. But I did pull my settlement sheet from that covered through June the 30th, which would be the half year point. And I can share that with you. My net settlement bring home through June, you know, January through June, was $102,961. So let's say $103,000, which gives me a per week average of $3,960. Now that's my net, you know, at not the gross income, but the net, you know, after all the expenses have been deducted out, like fuel and insurance, all of that stuff that Oakley takes out of the settlement. So out of that number, you know, what you have to do if you're an owner operator at Oakley is pay your taxes from that, and your truck payment if you have one, and save for truck maintenance. But everything else has been already taken out. So And I wanted to mention too, for some of you newer guys that are watching the videos, and I know there's a lot of you out there, for a better numbers report, you can go back to video number 629, which I did in like late January, which went over in better detail my last year numbers. That was my first full calendar year with Oakley. So if you're interested in that, go back to video 629. And last year, that video will tell you that I averaged about, bring home of about $3,500 per week. That's an average. A lot of weeks you do much better than that. Some you do less than that. But that includes the entire year, a weekly average, which, it probably, I probably was off the road for a good 6 weeks where I had no income, because last August I didn't drive at all because my truck was in the shop getting an engine replacement. So, but I'm trying to give you real numbers here, all right? That's the whole purpose of, the channel, is I'm trying to give you guys that are interested in, or you're looking at Oakley and you're thinking about trying out Oakley or becoming an independent operator. I'm just trying to give you a day-to-day, week-to-week look at what that's like. I show you the loads, where I'm going, showing you the numbers, so you've got real information. You can make a decision. And when you do get interested, or if you are interested, at the end of every video, I put my email. Send me an email. I'll give you a call. We can talk a little more in depth. Like later today, for example, I'm supposed to call Chris down in North Carolina, I believe. Talk to him about Oakley. But these numbers would give me a current 2024 weekly average of about $3,900 a week, but that's a little bit misleading. I probably should say that it's still about like last year, because these numbers do have some referral bonuses in there too, and I can't, using this paperwork, I can't deduct those out because I don't have a total, yearly total on those to deduct. But I estimate, that I would still be in the $3,500 per week average, even with those taken out. So, let's see, I guess that's it. Look at that real quick. Okay, yeah, that's it. Just wanted to throw some fresh numbers at you. And next week when I do a video, I'll have a full kind of a regular week. In fact, the next couple of weeks should be kind of more normal. But I think looking at it as an average gives you a better picture, long term, because it includes everything I'm making, and weeks that I'm not working, or if I took vacation or whatever, you got to look at that too. So, okay, that's it. I'm going to be leaving out early in the morning, probably about 3:30 in the morning. Got a load that goes to Jackson, Tennessee with an 8 a.m. delivery appointment. So I'll have to hit the road, about 3:30. So that's what's coming up. More later.